I'm not a human being, and I came up from Latin, just imagine that. Now I got my own, just imagine that. Try to take it from me.
Okay guys, welcome back to the supplement review, and I'm here today with
Bilal from FitFast UK. So I'm a personal trainer and nutritionist.
And we're going to be testing out the Ghost Lifestyle Legend pre-workout that we got here. So, the one thing I do really like about this is the branding. I think they've really worked hard on the packaging. That's something that's really going to stand out.
Looks really attractive, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's going to stand out on the shelf. It's not actually available in the UK yet. We had to import this one from the US. But this is red berry flavour. They have done a collaboration with Warheads to do a sour range, which I really want to try as well. But it's red berry for today. So the marking, it's kind of like a graffiti style label, and then across, they've actually taken the trouble to emboss the top lid, and even down to the cover.
That looks pretty good, doesn't it?
So I think per scoop, it's got 4 grams of L-citrulline.
Okay.
2 grams of beta-alanine. I don't know what some of these things are. So it does say you can double scoop this. I think to get the full benefit of some of the ingredients, you probably would have to double scoop it. But I think I'm going to do a scoop and a half. You're going to have a scoop.
I haven't got great caffeine tolerance, so.
Okay. So here we are. We brought some water from upstairs. We're filming in a cafe in Baker Street called Pure. So let's get this mixed up.
Is the scoop easy to find?
Yeah, scoops out on top.
Perfect.
And that is a fairly large scoop.
Definitely.
Although they've taken the trouble to brand the scoop. So guests first.
Thank you very much.
Make it up as you.
Usually they usually like to concentrate these things quite a lot. So I'm going to try mine 400 because I don't like it as concentrated. See how easy it mixes and how it tastes. Okay, that doesn't smell too bad.
No, it smells quite good.
Yeah, it smells like really tasteless. It actually tastes pretty decent for a pre-workout.
Tastes like red berries?
Tastes like red berries.
There's a few things in here that I don't know what they are. I guess the proof is going to be in the pudding.
Definitely.
But they haven't, this time. Yeah, they haven't used a proprietary blend, which is good.
Wow.
You seem more awake all of a sudden.
I think it's kicked in.
So I actually like mine quite strong, so I'm just going to go.
Okay, yeah, that's really... I like to enjoy the flavour a little bit more.
Let's try it.
Damn.
But I have seen a couple of the kids on YouTube doing this.
Oh yeah. Always do that. Yeah, you might want to take some water after that.
I would not recommend that.
I've seen some guys sniffing it too, but we're not going to try that today.
No, I think we're going to kick down this camera. I think we're pushing our luck filming in here as it is. Yeah, it's definitely not. You may remember a review video we dropped a couple of weeks ago for Total War, and there was another one for Atomic Bomb. Both of those taste like death. This is infinitely better than those. They've put a lot of money into their online advertising campaign. You can see a lot of fairly influential fitness Instagrammers and YouTubers who recommend this brand, so hopefully it's pretty good.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not falling asleep yet, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Right, got like 15 minutes to kill, and then we'll see you guys in the gym. Later.
I'm feeling very shaky. It's gone in from the jaw to the lips. Oh man, I feel it everywhere right now.
I'm feeling pretty good. We've got good expectations for this.
I'm feeling like it's chest day.
Yeah? Hell yeah, it's chest day.
That's it.
I'm a billionaire, what you believe? I'm a breadwinner, I'm telling Malcolm X, rest in peace. Out of bread, Japanese, red stitch, denim jeans. I ain't scared of death, say you wanna get, we can squeeze. You ain't ready. When I'm alone in my trap, I will stay at the wall. Listening to Biggie Smalls, I can't wait till I ball. It's just me and my dog.
I don't know if I'm feeling weak and strong, but I'm shaking. I can't think straight. I don't even know what I'm doing next. This pre-workout is working.
Time fly fast, thumbing through the bands, counting up. I no longer post on Carolina, had to switch the route. Turn the beat up, I ain't all beat in the drought. I don't fuck with nothing but some scalpels. Dope game veteran, cocaine seller. You got Roy, move better. 2 grand, quad 9, make the dog food better. The one take a one, do a meal, no pressure. And I came up from nothing, just imagine that.
Okay guys, we just finished the chest workout in Baker Street Fitness first. This was the review for Ghost, and Bilal, what do you think?
Definitely decent from my perspective. Quite strong. I don't usually take pre-workouts, so for someone who hasn't got great caffeine tolerance, probably say half scoop. Mixability was good, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Flavor was decent.
Yeah, so I did a scoop and a half because I'm a regular pre-workout user. It was good. The beta-alanine tingles weren't too bad. I got good energy. We did a couple of heavyweight sets. Was repping near my 1 rep max, or close to my 1 rep max. So actually, it was a good pre-workout. I think the only drawback here, they do talk about double scooping, but that would put you close to 500 milligrams of caffeine.
That's crazy.
And I'm going to say that's not something you want to do on a regular basis. A cup of coffee is about 60 milligrams of caffeine.
Wow.
So you wouldn't drink 8 coffees in a row. You're unlikely to want to do 500 milligrams.
All I can say is the tingles were everywhere, guys. My jaw, my nose, my lips, my ears. I've actually still got tingles right there, right now.
What would you say out of 5?
About a 4-star. I mean,
Yeah, I probably agree with that.
pricing wise,
This is the problem. It was about £35 from eBay, and then it was another £17 in import charges. So is it a £50 pre-workout? No.
double the price, isn't it?
Yeah, but if it gets released in the UK, it's going to stand
does
out on the
look good.
shelves.
It
I
does
like
look
the
good.
branding.
Ghost,
Yeah,
disappear.
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5.
Right, that's it. You can check out Bilal on Instagram and on Facebook. I'll flash his details up on the screen now. So if you need nutrition advice or you want to do personal training around the Watford area,
At Bilal Fit Fast UK, guys.
cool. Thanks very much, and I'll see you in the next video.
Take care.
Bye.
Tariq from the Supplement Review asked me to have a look at the formula for Ghost Legend and put across my thoughts on the formula of the product. When I looked into the product, because it's not one that we stock, the first thing that struck me is that there's 2 versions. There's a US version and there's an EU version. The reason I know this is because T Nutrition, run by my friends Trev and Court, stock the EU version, and I know they won't stock non-compliant formulas. Now, that doesn't really mean very much to you if you're a consumer, because it doesn't mean the formulas are illegal, but if the formula is non-compliant, it means that as a retailer I can't stock and sell it. It's kind of a grey area thing. A lot of shops don't pay attention to it, but following the letter of the law, if you're a big company, you can't afford to stock a non-compliant product. The US formula contains a couple of things that are non-compliant, but they're not bad ingredients, so from a consumer's perspective, I wouldn't worry about which version you end up with. A couple of things that jump out at me straight away that are really, really positive things. L-citrulline is in at 4,000 milligrams. Now, I know some products have more citrulline, but you'll find that it's normally citrulline malate. Our own product, Stimulant, contains 6,000 milligrams of citrulline malate. Citrulline malate sounds like one ingredient, but actually, citrulline and malic acid don't bond. So, citrulline malate is a little bit like having Lego and Duplo in the same box. So with Ghost, you're getting 4,000 milligrams of straight L-citrulline, which is going to be more effective for pumps than citrulline malate at the same dose. The beta-alanine, although it's slightly below what I would consider a full clinical dose, is carnosine, so it's the patented version of beta-alanine. It's a little bit more expensive. Some people would argue that it's slightly more pure. The caffeine content is nice and low. I don't like to see 400 or 500 milligram caffeine content. It's not necessary. It's not particularly good for you, and it's not particularly sustainable. So with this, you've got 165 milligrams of normal caffeine anhydrous, and you've got 50 milligrams of dicaffeine malate delivering 37 milligrams of usable caffeine. Dicaffeine malate will have a slightly slower delivery than regular caffeine, so it will offset that crash that you might feel towards the end. The one ingredient that jumps out to me as being perhaps not brilliant, and it depends on the person, is Rauvulia vomitoria. Now, this is something that can have a good stimulatory effect, but some people find it makes them feel quite rough, as the name suggests, it can make you feel sick. I would stock the UK version. Currently, I don't think that the distribution network in the UK is particularly good. I really like the branding. I know that's not something that is really my place to comment on, because what do I know about branding, but I think it looks cool. It's a non-proprietary blend, which is great. There's nothing in there that is chronically underdosed. So all in all, it seems to be a solid formula. I don't imagine it will be a particularly buzzy formula, but it's certainly something that I wouldn't hesitate to recommend if you were looking at the product. I'd say it's generally an all-round good formula. I hope you're well, and I hope that that was useful in some way, shape or form.
wanna, yeah, we can squeeze. You ain't ready. When I'm alone in my trap, I will stare at the wall. Listening to Biggie Smalls, I can't wait till I ball. It's just me and my dog. Had a couple of flaws.